Welcome back to The Witcher. We're gonna go talk to these boys. I think I need to talk to No, I need to talk to Lambert about... No. I'll talk to Eskel real quick.
Need anything, Wolf?
I have some questions.
What is it?
Couldn't Triss have helped with Leo's mutation?
Maybe. It's a little more complicated than that. See, we've never shown her the lab, and the last mutation was completed years ago, before the battle. Vesemir can tell you more.
Alright.
I'll talk to Vesemir.
That's interesting.
Oh, that was a tough fight.
I found a few intruders upstairs, but...
I understand they won't be a problem. Lambert, however, let the Frightener get to him. Nothing serious.
Oh my goodness.
Went after Triss and handled that mage.
She was able to salvage some equipment, but it looks like the main device has vanished.
Our beautiful sorceress was right, I know. You did well, Wolf. Take this armor and sword. I've been keeping them for you.
Oh.
Are there other Witchers?
There were 3 Witcher schools in all, but it's been long since I've heard word of the other 2. You've met all the Witchers I know of, except for Berengar.
Did I know him?
I don't believe so. An introvert, he chose his own path. Actually, none here can say they know Berengar. He often ran away from Kaer, though he would always return in the end. After the trial of the grasses, he finally accepted his destiny and started training for real.
Why isn't he here?
I don't know. We lost touch with him a while back.
Can I ask you something?
Of course.
Who was Leo?
One of hundreds of orphans of the war with Nilfgaard. I apprenticed him 6 years ago.
I'm sorry.
We'll recover our secrets and find Leo's murderers, even if they fled to the end of the world.
Can I ask you something?
Of course.
You mentioned defending Kaer before.
Yes. 15 Witchers once lived here, training boys for their trials. Only they knew the secrets of mutation. Witchers who set out on the path and failed to assimilate among humans wintered here. Before the battle, 23 Witchers and 40 students called Kaer home. Too damned few for the mob that attacked. I never knew why they came. Some say a sudden explosion of anger born of disdain for Witchers. But no. Someone provoked the mob with flyers filled with lies. Special agents read them to the peasants. Truer still, the fanatics could never have taken the fort without the aid of sorcerers, though they outnumbered us by far. They didn't even spare the youngest. I alone survived, concealed among the corpses. Walk around, Wolf. The skeletons remain. You may find a flyer, there used to be hundreds. Memorize it as a warning of the evil humans can perpetrate.
Oh, that was that...
We'll speak later.
That was that piece of paper I found, that book I found, isn't it? Yeah. This. Indeed, there doesn't repul... Oh, no. Oh, no. It's anti-Witcher propaganda. I started a side quest! Oh, wow, now I look good. Yes, so talking to people will actually get you side quests, and I think that's awesome. So I'm going to talk to Eskel again.
How can I help?
You seem to feel at home here.
Well, I've always preferred an armory to a lab. Though Vesemir plays up the importance of potions, he's hardly an expert. After all, he's always taught swordplay. Still, he tries to teach us everything he learned when he was young, and that was a while back. But to be honest, I don't care for all these powders, mushrooms, and other trash.
Tell me about the trial of the grasses.
It's a 3-stage process. The first is the choice. Leo completed it, enduring the hard training and diet.
I presume it's more than your basic lettuce and carrots.
Special mushrooms, mosses, and herbs are grown in the lab. Combined with training, They accelerate muscle growth and digestion, improving the body's general condition.
Does everyone pass the first stage?
Unfortunately not. The liver and heart often fail. The mind sometimes too, resulting in excessive aggression.
What's the second stage?
The trial of the grasses. More idiotic tales have been conjured up about that than about princesses and dwarves. Before the raid, the lab contained vials, hearths, formulae, herbs, and the grasses. A mage and his magic were all that was lacking.
Did you ever witness a trial?
Just one, our own. I thought I was going to lose it when your hair turned white. The grasses affect the nervous system, so magic must control the process. The trial results in lightning-fast reflexes, reaction times normal people will never attain. Only 4 out of 10 survive.
Quite a cut. And the last stage?
I don't know the specifics. It involves changes like the mutation of the eyes, the bone marrow, hormones. In exchange, we see in the dark, heal much faster than ordinary folk, and gain increased resistance to poison.
Interesting. What's the cost?
We're infertile.
The changes are irreversible?
Entirely.
Did you see the magic storm?
Yes, I was out hunting. Just before the storm
Alright.
came, a swarm of nightjars took flight. Hundreds of them. Gray streaks across the sky, trilling wildly. Usually less of them gather, and their cries rarely sound so desperate. When the storm came, I gave up the hunt and headed toward Kaer Morhen. Met the others on the way.
Nice. Alright.
We'll talk later.
Alright. I think I need to talk to Lambert about something.
What do you need?
I think I'm,
Done. I have the ingredients, and it's safe upstairs.
Good. You'll need 2 more things to make the potion. The claw of a mighty beast, and some celandine. Vesemir will tell you where to find them. Let me teach you the formula.
alright.
Yes?
Lambert gave me the formula.
I take it you already have white gall and calcium equum.
Yep.
I do. What next?
You'll need celandine. Take what I have. Plus the claw of a monster, like the Frightener. To skin a creature, take a sharp knife and cut along the torso. You'll find the Frightener's carcass in the upper courtyard. Once you've extracted the claw, rest by the fire while making the potion.
Alright. Let's go get us some Frightener parts. Look at the burbs. Look at the burbs! This game is really old and it still looks really good. Ah, here's the Frightener. Yo. Alright. That's fake. That don't go nowhere. Alright. Can I go out here? Oh my god. Can I? Oh. Damn it. I want to explore this. I didn't think I could go out here. God fucking damn it, game. Alright, Ooh, what's over here? Oh, that's where I fought those guys. Damn it, I want to explore this place. Alright, whatever. Ooh, birds. Alright, guess it's time to make the potion. It's only been 3 episodes. We're trying to make a potion.
Witcher George, slaying the dragon.
Witcher George, huh? Alright, let's look at this one.
Seems witches have always been better with a sword than with a paintbrush.
Oh, I love Geralt. He's... Oh, Triss is gone. Everyone's gone. Fucking hell. Alright. Alright, potion for Triss. And I hit mix. Then I meditate, which makes the potion, because you gotta wait for it to cook off, you know. I remember later on there was a point where I made a ton of potions, and I rested for like 12 hours straight. It was hilarious. Well, at least in reality, it's... Oh, let's see what this one was.
Defending common folk. Aspiring.
I understand. I don't get why people don't like Witchers. Like, this world just hates Witchers. But they're so fucking useful. It's like, oh well, I hate Batman. He's such a shithead. I don't know why Triss gets a 4-room. Oh. Ah, there she is.
Oh.
Ah. Let's see here. There we go.
Thank you, Geralt.
You're welcome,
This
Triss.
potion helps.
That was terrible. I dreamt Lambert was with me. He was staring at me, saying things like, "Don't go dying on me, Marigold," calling me big-headed. I'm so glad to see you. What?
I'm glad you're feeling better.
I know we should set out, but I have a feeling we won't be back. Perhaps ever. Won't you stay just a bit longer? With me?
And this starts the thing that this game was really controversial about.
I suppose
This
we have
is
some time.
I'm so happy you're back.
BioWare level
When I
of
saw
just
you, all the feelings I tried to deny
dick down
returned,
everything.
stronger than ever.
The thing that really irritated
I'm not
people,
ready to
I
talk
remember
about
this
the past.
vividly, is
Of
that
course.
every
I
time
shouldn't
you
pressure you.
lay with
I just feel
someone,
so-
you get like a
The
trading
powers.
card.
I'm behaving like a teenager. Let's
Um,
focus on the present. I guess I disappointed you all. Forgive me.
Nothing to forgive. What I felt when I learned you were alive. Hard to compare to anything.
Oh,
Except maybe what I feel as I look at you.
I missed you so. Let's see
Now,
if the
Witchers are
best
supposed to
bed
have
in Kaer Morhen can
emotions.
Hold us.
And it starts. Yeah, there's a lot of this. I won't say there's a lot of this, but there's enough of it where it's like, a thing. So, see, and here's the trading card. I don't know where the cat came from. Artistic license, I guess.
Geralt, a pleasure, as always.
As always,
You don't remember anything?
unfortunately.
Well, you have something to look forward to then. No matter. Tell me, how did the battle end?
They broke into the lab, killed Leo, stole our mutagens, and escaped.
Poor Vesemir. Another protege dead prematurely.
We delayed the funeral until you awoke.
Thank you. As for the mutagens, their loss could prove catastrophic. Let's not lose any more time. Unless there's something you'd like to ask me?
Know anything more about the sorcerer who ransacked the lab?
He's very powerful. He completely controlled the energy he drew from the circle. We may soon be facing another Vilgefortz.
Who?
No matter. I have something I'd like to teach you.
What did you want to teach me? Did she Oh, she gave me a level. Triss. Triss.
Geralt, can we go?
No, I had
Can
other
you
shit to
restore
ask you.
I'd have to examine you. There's a good chance your memory will return on its own.
How much chance?
It's difficult to say. It might help if I knew what caused you to lose your memory.
Well, no time for that now.
Geralt, can we go?
The theft. What are its possible consequences?
Most sorcerers and rulers would sell their greedy, power-hungry souls to get the mutagens. Only a master of the arcane arts can use that knowledge. Not many of those left.
What about wealthy merchants, dukes, kings?
Perhaps. Anything's possible, but speculating wastes time. We just don't have enough information.
True.
Geralt, can we go?
I need to do something. I'll come back and get you when I'm ready.
Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to go down and talk to Vesemir and make sure we've got, or at least check with, I think there was some boys walking around in here. Yeah, there he is. Double check Eskel, make sure everything's good with this guy, and then...
Have you spoken to Lambert about combat?
No.
He's quick to use his sword, and has quite a bit to say about it. But that's not always the best tactic. Let me show you some hand-to-hand techniques.
All right.
Oh, yes, this is what I want. I wanted this, yes, alright. Oh god, I just killed Eskel. Oh god. Geralt, why? Why would you do that, Geralt? The little flourishes afterwards.
Not bad. You seem to be in good shape.
I just killed
Eskel,
you.
You know I need practice.
Alright, sweet, so... Oh, this is what I wanted. Alright, see if there's any more people floating around. Because this is a game that... A lot of games just like go to the thing and do the thing. This game's like talk to everybody.
What is it, Wolf?
I love it.
Any thoughts on the attackers?
Amateurs. If not for the mage and the frightener, we'd have beaten them blindfolded.
But they had a mage and a frightener. They robbed us and killed Leo.
True, but we'll find them.
Leo said he almost defeated you.
We were sparring when that storm arrived. My medallion jerked so hard I almost fell. The boy saw an opening. He certainly had potential. Then Marigold appeared, shaking, delirious. She insisted we chase the wild hunt. Vesemir agreed. He always had a soft spot for her.
You dislike Triss?
She's too pretentious for my taste.
Can you tell me about the fighting styles Witchers use?
The art of combat involves 3 traditional sword fighting styles, plus a few variations designed for combating monsters.
Start with the basic styles.
Kaer is the wolf school. Old Vesemir always made sure we train more as warriors than mages, though we also learn the signs. Witches employ 3 fighting styles. There's Aden Enye, the fiery dancer, which we call the fast style. The Viruleden Nevde Fendlediv, the group style. And the Temerian devil, the strong style. Which style do you want to hear about?
This is actually
The fiery
interesting.
dancer sounds interesting.
The legendary elven swordsman and poet Nisael created it, basing the system of steps and cuts on his observations of wildcats, especially the ocelots that elven rulers used as palace guards. The fiery dancer favors speed and agility over strength of blows. Opponents simply don't have the time to strike back. The ideal swordsman is a flame that cannot be hurt and inflicts wounds each time it is touched. Nisael himself wrote that. The style is popular among the elven aristocracy. Which style do you want to hear about?
Tell me about the Viruleden style.
Literally translated, it is the Nine-Sun sword style. The swordsman of Viruledo developed it as a method for tackling several opponents through complex slashing sequences. They say masters of this style can fight 9 opponents simultaneously. Which style do you want to hear about?
Temerian devil sounds familiar.
Sounds poetic, but there's little or no philosophy involved. Devised by Temerian Landsknechts, simple men. It's best against heavy armored opponents. Which style do you want to hear about?
I think I've heard enough.
All right.
We'll speak later.
I love little info dumps like that. Alright. I wanted to end this episode leaving Kaer Morhen, but it seems like this one might run a little longer because I want to make sure I'm not missing anything. Because I know at the end of Kaer Morhen there's a little cinematic, and I want to end the episode after that cinematic. So, because then we get into the game and things open up, and this game just flexes. There's Vezzy. Alright.
Yes?
Can I ask you something?
Of course.
Let's see if there's anything more.
Any idea who attacked?
No. But the mage suggests no ordinary bandits. We found pins adorned with salamanders on the dead. The symbol of their organization, perhaps? I sense hard times ahead.
Vesemir, we can proceed with the funeral.
I take it Triss has recovered. All right, let's begin. Remember, we leave right after the funeral.
There it is. The first
Let's go. We don't know where the bandits came from or who's behind them. We'll draw attention if we venture out as a group. By splitting up, we can also cover more territory.
I'll go west. I know a few people there, and I prefer the coastal
Then
climate.
I'll head east, to Kedwin, unless someone objects.
That's fine. Which way should I go?
South, to Temeria. King Foltest owes you a debt of gratitude. Some time ago, you removed a curse from his daughter. You might happen on the bandits' trail there. And you, Triss?
I'll try to use my influence to find the bandits. If I learn anything, I'll contact Geralt. I'll gather what information I can and find you in Vizima.
Triss.
Don't, Geralt. I detest goodbyes. I'm liable to cry, and there's nothing more pathetic than a sorceress in tears. Don't get killed, Geralt. I don't think I could deal with that again. I'll see you soon.
See you, Triss.
Oh, I thought there was going to be a voiceover like before. Their leader, a Zerakian maid, proved too powerful even for Triss Marigold. The Witcher set out in search of stolen secrets, classically to the four corners of the world. I love that art, that's so good. Geralt of Rivia. Like to Vizima. I love Vizima. It's a shithole, but it's, you know. Oh, okay, apparently that art was two different layers. Oh wait, it changed. I bet the art changes depending on the time of day. That's why there'd be two layers.